Hello, thank you for joining this AACPG Facebook Live edition of Senior Concerns during COVID-19. So feel free, share, like, or post this edition on your Facebook page. My name is Cheri Pierson-White. I am the director of Waukegan Township Park Place Senior Activity Center. I've been with Waukegan Township for 20 years in various positions, but I've been director for 7 years. I've always enjoyed the work I do, assisting and providing services to seniors throughout Waukegan Township. And I'm also pleased to be a member of AACPG, the African American Community Partnership Group. So of course, when AACPG gave me the opportunity to speak with you about Park Place and seniors' concerns during the pandemic, I jumped at the chance. Park Place falls under the umbrella of Waukegan Township, which is led by Waukegan Township Supervisor Patricia Jones and the Waukegan Township Board of Trustees. Woo, 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 woo. Waukegan Township has 6 facilities: the supervisor's office, the assessor's office. We have 2 homeless shelters, the Staben House for women with children, the Eddie Washington Center for men. We have the highway department, and of course, my facility, Park Place. Park Place is an activity center for those aged 55 and better, with the emphasis on 55 and better. We opened on June 1st, 1992, and at Park Place, we offer services to Waukegan Township residents, such as our taxi cab ticket program. This affords seniors 18 tickets each month for complimentary taxi transportation. We also have our medical transportation to and from doctor's offices, grocery stores, nursing homes. We have exercise programs, computer and cell phone learning. We have a benefit access program where seniors 65 plus are eligible for a reduction in license plate sticker costs. And the seniors know that's the bomb program right there. And PACE, RTA, and Metro Fixed Ride Transportation. That's all under the benefit access program. This program is based on income. We also have our senior health insurance program, where we offer assistance in signing up for Medicare's prescription drug program. We have recreational activities, day trips, overnight trips, arts, crafts, support groups. We have events and much, much more. So please be aware that during this COVID pandemic, Park Place is open only by reservation. If you're interested in visiting Park Place, contact us at 847-244-9242. We are more than happy to assist you. Where seniors 55 and above come to enjoy activities. Waukegan Township offers medical transportation for seniors 55 and above to medical appointments, grocery shopping, and nursing homes. As you enter the building, we always have staff on hand to ensure the safety of all individuals. As you arrive at Park Place, you're able to utilize our front desk services so that you can have any questions answered. This is the Park Place Computer Lab. This is where seniors come to enjoy use of the internet or any special projects that they have. This is our billiards area where seniors come to play pool. We do have restrictions. We only allow 4 participants per session. If you're interested, give us a call. And this is the Park Place Woodshop, where seniors come to work on personal projects or projects for Park Place. And this is our exercise program, which we stream live on Facebook on a daily basis.
Which one you guys grab that ball? Okay, so you want to work the oblique muscles, okay? You ready? 1, 2.
Okay, so last week, I had the opportunity to speak with 3 seniors who are active participants of Park Place programming on their concerns during COVID-19 pandemic. These videos have been pre-recorded. The first person we're going to speak with is Miss Patricia White and Cadence, her granddaughter, who are participants of our Grandparents Raising Grandchildren group. Our grandparents meetings are held once per month. During our meetings, we have experienced facilitators who offer assistance, support, coaching, and referrals. Our monthly meetings are on a range of topics that are relevant to caregivers' lives. Our group is what I would call our one-stop shop for services and assistance. And I just want to know, were you aware that in the US, over 2 million children are being raised by grandparents or other relatives? So if you're one of these courageous caregivers, join us for our monthly discussion on Wednesday, October 14th at 11 a.m., when we will be speaking with the Area Agency on Aging at 11 o'clock a.m. This meeting will be held via Zoom. Miss White and Cadence.
I got company here.
I want Cadence on the call. Yeah, she's a special girl.
Yes.
We've known you since you was a baby.
Yes, man.
You're a big girl now.
Ooh, 9 years old.
Yes, you are. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get started. So, Miss White, how long have you participated in the Waukegan Township Grandparents Support Group meeting?
Well, I've been participating in the grandparents meeting for 7 years.
Okay. Well, can you tell me about your feelings or your thoughts that you've had during COVID-19?
Yes, I can. It's been hard not being able to be around people. I miss all my grandparents meeting. I miss all my grandparents. I miss all the people at the Waukegan Township. And it's just kind of sad because we lost a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
And we hoping and praying that everything would get better. So I've been kind of like sad and a little depressed.
Okay.
And it's been hard and not being able to be around grown-ups.
Yeah.
So that's part of it.
Yeah. So are your feelings different today than they were a couple of months ago?
It's a little different, yes. At least let me see, a little different. How would I say a little different? But everything is going on, and it's like some places are opening up, and I can go out for a little bit, and it's a little different, but I hope it just, everything get better because it's really depressing. Really depressing.
Okay. So,
and say sad and.
Yeah. So how have some of the programs at Park Place helped you?
Well, I tell you, it's been a pleasure. It's been a joy. I have no complaints with the people there and the program that you have available for grandparents. And it's just been really, really good. Honestly, I have no complaints. The kids get nice things and everybody there is so nice to us. On top of that, we get our little, I don't know what you call them. We get our little boxes with little stuff in it, which I appreciate very much. But I tell you, people have no idea what's available over there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about with the staff, from the staff. I mean, everybody.
Yeah.
It's just been a pleasure and a joy to be coming in.
So what advice would you give to other grandparents who are raising grandchildren?
To get out there and join the Waukegan Township because they're going to enjoy themselves, and it's a joy, and you get to meet people, and it's a lot out there, and people just don't realize it. And I have invited people, but it's hard to get them to come with you to see what it's all about, because I tell you, once they come and see how things are, they will enjoy and they will come back.
So tell me this, Cadence,
Yes, ma'am.
How is remote learning going?
It's going good, but it's not really what I expected this year. I thought we would be in school and meeting our classmates and stuff, and I was pretty disappointed when they said that we have to do remote learning. But it is good because you don't have to leave your home.
Oh, okay. Well, Miss White, how is she doing? How's everything going with remote learning?
Well, it's going, the teachers have a hard time. I have grandparents have a hard time. Parents have a hard time. Students have a hard time. And it's really hard on grandparents because I'm trying so hard. But Cadence go to a wonderful school. And I've been speaking to the principal and the assistant principal and all the teachers. They have been really, really helpful. And I thank them for that, just like I thank everybody for everything they do for Cadence and me.
Okay, so tell me this, what should the community be doing to support grandparents who are raising grandchildren?
Well, I'm trying to think what the community should do. I tell you, if some of the people would come out to some of these meetings, and especially at Waukegan Township, the community, it would be a something good for them.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I don't know how they can do this, but I have a problem with this, that people getting in touch with the seniors and all these calls that the seniors receive, which, some of them are lonesome, and they talk to these people and they get their information. And I just wish the community could do something more about these, what they call robot calls.
Robocalls? Are you talking about the scammers?
Yes, the scammers. Okay. A lot of that is going on.
Yeah.
And it's, it should be, I don't know who we could talk to or what to do about that, but I think a lot of seniors need help on that part and, different things like that. So.
Okay. So, well, Miss White, Cadence, I want to thank you so much for agreeing to speak with me and the AACPG on senior issues, okay?
Okay.
We're so excited to have you guys that are going to be on our programming for today, okay?
Okay, well, Thank you so much for inviting us.
Okay, have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
So I want to thank Ms. White and Cadence for taking the time to speak with me. And I hope they gave you insight on some of the difficulties that seniors who are raising grandchildren are experiencing, anywhere from isolation to remote learning during these unprecedented times. So next, we will be speaking with Mr. Ken Mason. So Mr. Mason is a veteran of the United States Navy. He's been an instructor for the Park Place stepping class. So, those of you who step, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And he is currently an active participant of our daily billiards program. Along with that, he is involved with one of Waukegan Township's fundraisers. It's our annual golf outing, and the annual golf outing raises funds for our 2 homeless shelters. Mr. Ken Mason.
Hey, Mr. Ken, go ahead and have a seat. Ever done a Zoom meeting before?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you have?
Yes.
Okay.
We do,
Is the door closed?
Yes, it is.
Okay, you can take your mask off. I want to keep you safe, but we want to hear what you got to say. Did you look at the questions that I gave you?
Yes.
Okay, so you're good to go?
Should I? As you can see, I still got it closed.
So you ain't look at the list of questions.
No, because I'm willing for you to answer any question.
And you're gonna be totally brutally honest about it. I'm good with it. I'm cool,
The only thing I know how to be. The only thing I know how to be is just brutally honest.
Yeah.
Well, I'll try not to be too brutal, but.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get started then. Mr. Mason, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me on behalf of AACPG, which is the group that I'm doing this for. So my first question for you is, how long have you been a participant of Waukegan Township programs and Park Place activities?
Ooh. I don't know, maybe 10 plus years.
Okay, so you've been with us for quite a while.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you're a veteran, because I chose you because you always have that Navy hat on. I know you're proud to be a retired serviceman.
Yes,
so what are some of the programs and activities that you've been involved with Waukegan Township or Park Place?
Well, I when I first started coming, some guys asked me to come over to shoot billiards, and I was like, okay, I came. I didn't know how to shoot, but they taught me over the years. But playing dominoes, I played dominoes. I did the playing cards, bid whist, and spade. I've also participated in township golf outings.
Yeah.
I took up golfing after I retired, so that's
Okay.
one of the things that I do. I really enjoy the fellowship that I get here at the township.
Okay.
But mainly right now, what I'm doing is I come up and I shoot billiards. I'm missing the dominoes because the guys are not coming out, but I understand.
Yeah. Well, tell me this. You said the guys are not coming out. So can you tell me your feelings or thoughts that you've had during this time of COVID-19?
I truly understand guys who don't want to come out. Some people, I don't know, some people don't want to take it serious. I'm taking it extremely serious. I lost a cousin to the COVID. My oldest brother, a week ago, we buried him. He died from COVID complications. So I take it real serious. My granddaughters, they get in my car and they say, "Granddad, you got masks everywhere." That's right. I got masks for me, got masks for my passengers, I got some for everybody. So I take it very serious at my age, even though I stay relatively healthy. I take serious the fact that they say the older we are, the more chances we have of contracting COVID. So it bothers me to the point that I can't hang out with some of the friends that I've made here at Park Place.
So are your feelings different today than they were 6 months ago when this first started?
From the perspective of, I think that some people are, well, I was going to say some organizations are moving too quickly to open things up wide, but that's not so much the case as some of the people who utilize the facilities don't want to take it serious. I come and I shoot billiards, I wear my mask. I make sure I keep it on at all times. I practice social distancing even before social distancing was the thing to do. When I'm in the grocery store, I don't like being up on people. I don't like people being up on me. So I guess I've always practiced social distancing. And right now my feelings are like, we as a society, we should take this thing more serious.
Okay. So how have some of the activities that we continue to have here at Park Place helped?
For me, it helps a lot. We, some of the things that like, I tell people sometimes some of the issues that I have to deal with. One is PTSD from the military. The activities here keep me occupied, which is a really, really good thing mentally for me to stay active. The COVID, when it first came, we were like, man, me and the wife, we locked ourselves down for a long time. And I was going stir crazy. It was like being in the middle of the ocean during my military time. You keep looking at the same walls, you go stir crazy. So this has been, it actually has been a blessing to be able to come out. I really appreciate how you guys are doing it, you know, with the appointment thing. At first I was like, need an appointment, and then after I thought about it, it made a lot of sense. So I appreciate what you guys are doing as far as that goes.
Okay. Do you think that we're doing an adequate job in keeping seniors safe that come to this facility?
Oh, and in my opinion, I think you're doing more than an adequate job. You know, I keep getting one. Every time you come in, you got to get one. You got to answer the questions. And it's something, you know, some people they're mad about it, but I'm like, it's a small inconvenience. I wouldn't even call it an inconvenience to keep yourself safe. You know, I'd rather do it the way you guys are doing it than to come in and hear that 2 or 3 of the patrons got contracted the virus because you guys were not doing things in the manner that you do.
So what advice do you have for individuals who are your age during this epidemic and participating at Park Place?
The advice I have for them is participate. One thing I know, when we get to be our age, we need to stay active. We need to stay active, but let's be smart about how we stay active. And you want to come out and do the activities here at Park Place, wear a mask, wash your hands. I don't even know why you have to tell people our age, wash your hands. We just wash our hands anyway. Academics should have nothing to do with that. Wash your hands, you know, period. But that's it. But mainly come out.
Okay.
You know, we can't live in total fear. We can't live in fear. I believe in God, and my God is not a God of fear. So I need to live not in fear, but I need to live smart.
Okay. So what advice do you have for the staff at Park Place, if any?
You know, if any, it's almost like none, due to the fact of what you guys are doing. You personally know, Cheri, I love you guys, man. You guys are a blessing in disguise. Everybody, you know, I take the ladies who generally up here at the window, they're not younger than me. I've adopted most of them. They're my daughters. So I mean, I love you guys. I think you guys take real good care of us. You guys are always on top of it. You're paying attention to everything that's going on. So you keep us safe, sometimes from each other, because you get old, man. We can be older people, we can be kind of cantankerous. But you guys do a great job. I would say just keep up doing the outstanding job that you're doing.
Well, thanks, Mr. Ken. And tell me this, is there any way that you feel that the community should be supporting seniors during this time?
Yes. I mean, it's just as far as, you know, I grew up during a time when our neighborhoods were villages, when everybody took care of everybody. You know, if I was giving out something that I would want to go like nationwide, it would be like, let's, along with all the progress we've made from a technical standpoint and things like that, let's move backwards to times when we cared about one another. Because that's when I see one of our biggest issues, even when it comes to the seniors, is I know people that moved in the neighborhood and they never know their neighbors. Like, seriously?
Okay.
I'm a senior, but when I take my snowblower out, I blow my neighbor's driveway. You know, a couple of years older than I am. So just knowing, as soon as we just bought a house. As soon as we bought the house, I'm moving in. I move a box in, say hello to this neighbor. Move another box in, say hello to the next neighbor. And get to know one another. We're afraid of each other because we're afraid to know one another.
Okay.
I just grew up where everybody took care of everybody. We ain't ask you where you came from, what color your skin. You live next door to me. I need to know you. You need to know me. Period. Take care of one.
Mr. Mason, that concludes my questioning to you today. I want to thank you so much agreeing to speak with me on behalf of AACPG, which is the African American Partnership, Community Partnership Group on senior issues. So again, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. It's my pleasure always, Ms. Cheri.
Okay. So have a good day.
All right, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, I want to thank Mr. Mason for taking the time to speak with me. And of course, for me, the happiness and mental health of seniors is vital. Knowing that Park Place tries to provide many of the same comforting activities that seniors have always enjoyed, but we do this now with a twist. These activities help them stay busy and socially connected in new ways. Our final senior of the day will be Miss Donna Alston. She and her husband, Andrew, are participants of our Memory Cafe group. Donna is a caregiver of her husband, Andrew, who suffers from memory loss. Donna and Andrew have been with the Park Place Memory Cafe group for about 2 years. Now, we are all aware that some degree of memory problems, as well as a modest decline in other thinking skills, is fairly common, part of aging. There is a difference, however, between normal changes in memory and memory loss that are associated with Alzheimer's disease. This is why Park Place instituted our Memory Cafe. This group meets once per month. The next meeting for this group will be held on Thursday, October 15th at 1 p.m. This group will be showing their creative side by personalizing their very own reusable mask. Okay, now we're going to hear from Ms. Donna Alston.
Because I can hear you now and I can see you. And I have actually the San Francisco Bridge behind me.
That's beautiful. That's my favorite bridge.
You know what? You need to take one of our Zoom classes so you can learn how to do little stuff like that.
You know what? I can on my computer. I'm just using my tablet.
Uh-huh.
I can do it on my computer.
Okay. So you know how to do it?
Yes. Little by little, I'm learning all kinds. Hey, this
you know what,
pandemic,
though?
we're
learning too.
Yeah, it has taught me how to do more stuff on the computer, that's for sure.
Tell me this, have you ordered groceries on the computer or anything like that?
Me and my husband just came back from Walmart with them putting the groceries in the backseat of our car.
Okay.
Yes.
I love that service.
But actually, I was doing that even before COVID, though.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, so that was good.
Well, you know what, Miss Austin, you are ahead of the game. You're ahead of the game because there's a lot of seniors who just will not touch technology.
Okay. Yeah.
They're afraid of it,
And I have to give the credit actually to my church. Because we're still doing church, and I'm doing meetings with my church. And, we're having Bible studies on the computer. And so, my pastor, he's into the IT stuff. So, he's been showing us how to do stuff.
And what church are you with?
The Shalem Seventh-day Adventist Church.
Okay, you're over there with Mary Reese.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so see, this organization that I'm doing this for is for Waukegan Township. It's just highlighting Park Place. But I'm with a group called AACPG, which is an African American Community Partnership Group.
Okay.
So they're featuring Park Place. So I said, let me go get some of my seniors. They can tell y'all what they really think. And they were kind of specific. They were like, okay, if you can find somebody that's taking care of their grandkids, I said, check.
Can you find someone that's an active participant? Check. I said, what about memory loss? Check. Got it. I was like, I got my 3. So give me 1 minute because I want to close my door because I don't want to hear Lisette printing taxi cab tickets and answering phone while I'm talking to you.
All right.
Oh, goodness.
And tell me, did you have any questions about the questions that I sent you?
No.
Okay. And Andrew, now that I got his correct name.
Right.
I was like,
he didn't see it. He didn't see it, so he didn't know.
Okay. Okay. So you're comfortable with everything. You know what? Just be yourself. Just be yourself. You're an intelligent woman. That's why I chose you.
Okay.
You know, I can't choose somebody that I'm gonna be having to pump and prod all the way through some questions. You know, I can't do that. So, Miss Austin, and tell me this: will Andrew come in and sit with you at all?
Well, he's probably in there asleep.
He's in there asleep. Okay.
Yeah.
How's he doing? Is he doing okay? Is he doing fine? Because you told me about everything.
Yeah, he's doing okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we have managed to stay COVID free, so we haven't had to deal with that.
Yeah.
And that's a blessing. So
that's a big deal because you know it's on its way. It's coming back.
Oh yeah. Oh definitely. Yeah.
It's already started.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, Miss Austin, let's go ahead and get started. Okay.
All right.
So my first question for you is, when did you start participating in the Memory Cafe? Because someone told me that you like doing crafts and things like that.
Well, I do. I like to do a lot of stuff. So actually, the first one we went to that I took because I went by myself at first just to see what it was like. And then I brought my husband with me. So the first one that he went to was the one that they did about music.
Oh, okay.
And that was the absolute best one for him because he has always been into music. He loves music.
Okay.
He really enjoyed it. He had a good time. They played all kinds of music and he just had a really good time.
Okay. Yeah. So how long do you think it's been? Because I know we haven't had that group for a very long time. I think maybe it's just been like a couple years at the most that we've had that group. So were you there from the beginning?
Probably from the beginning when it started up again. Because I think they had one before and then it went away and then it started again.
Okay.
So, yes.
Tell me this, do you need or do you receive any support in the care of your husband?
I read that question. And as far as someone coming in and helping me take care of him, that's a no. I do, because I'm still able to do all that for us. I am involved in caregiver support groups, more than one. I do, I participate in the seminars. I've watched, seminars. I've done, Zoom. I just finished the Stress Busters. They had one for caregivers.
Okay.
And, just all those kinds of things. And I do even those things, just for enjoyment for me to kind of, keep me going.
Okay.
As well.
Right. Because, and what about family? Do you have any family that may come in on occasion just to give you a break?
No.
Okay.
He has a brother that's in Rockford. And his son is actually in northern Indiana.
Oh, okay.
So they're not that close.
Yeah.
And then my family is in the South. I do have a son here.
Yeah.
But my son has a wife and 5 kids. So I only ask him for help when I absolutely need it because I know I don't want to take him away from his family.
I understand.
Yeah, I'm basically, just doing the best I can.
Okay. So you don't really have anybody coming into and when you do have somebody come in, like for example, your son, do you require any kind of, safety precautions?
Oh, definitely. I mean, even, his son will come in to visit him, his brother, you have to have masks and I do, distance ourselves away.
Right.
We're not sitting right next to each other.
Right.
So yes, we are still taking precautions.
Okay, so you're doing everything that the health department has prescribed as far as, mask, hand sanitizer, 6 feet apart. All right.
Okay.
You
Yes,
got,
and then
I know that
I got the PPE from your group that was over at our church a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
So everywhere that I hear about something, I'll go and get any help that I can get.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so tell me this, has COVID-19 affected anybody that you know, whether it's family, friends, or anybody?
Well, right back at the very, very beginning, I had an aunt who was she was in hospice. So, we were expecting. When she did pass, I found out that she had gotten COVID, but she had been in and out of the hospital a whole bunch of times since probably last summer.
Okay.
And she was on a respirator. Or a ventilator. And then I found out later that, she probably did have COVID. And then I also found out that her daughter, who was taking care of her, got it, but she fortunately didn't have a real bad case of it, and she was able to, get over it. So she's doing fine now. But my aunt did pass. So
Okay.
I did have an aunt that passed. But other than that, anybody else that no one in my family has had it. But any of the other people that I know that have gotten it have survived.
Okay.
So, yeah, I've been blessed in that way.
Okay. So what advice would you give to other caregivers like during this particular pandemic?
Well, of course, we're isolating. We're in the home pretty much. I mean, I am, and I'm at the point now where wherever I go, I have to take my husband with me. I don't leave him home.
Mm-hmm.
But I do, we did a lot of times this summer, we were able to go to the park. We have camp chairs.
Okay.
So we take our camp chairs, we would go, get off by just, find us a spot off by ourselves. We don't go in the shelters and just sit out, get some fresh air, some vitamin D from the sun.
Yeah.
Do that kind of, or, and he can sit there and I can, get a little exercise, walking around the little track or whatever.
Yeah.
And, just find things that you can still do and enjoy.
Yeah.
Even though, a lot of things have been taken away, because he was going to an activity center 3 days a week through the VA.
Okay.
But then, it's closed down.
Okay.
I'm still waiting, at some point maybe it'll open up, but it probably won't open up this year again.
Okay.
So, just trying to find any kind of little thing that I can do, just to make the days not so long and boring. I'm not looking forward to the winter, because we're going to pretty much be back in the house again.
Yeah.
Got a lot of options.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, no playing in the snow, huh?
Yeah. So, just find a hobby. If you have a hobby, just keep doing that. Caregivers need to do things to take care of themselves, because the more balanced and, happy they are, then the better care they can give to their loved one. So just, like on the airplane, you got to put your oxygen tank on first and then help somebody else.
That's right. Okay.
I try to do that.
Well, tell me this, with your husband, do you find any difficulty in, making him follow the health department guidelines as far as mask and, sanitizing and things like that? Have you found any difficulty in that? No. In fact, if we go out and he has his mask on when he comes in the house, he'll keep it on in the house, and I'll tell him, okay, we're home now. You can take your mask off. Anytime I tell him, wash your hands, he'll do it. He'll follow. Now, he doesn't always remember why he's doing things, but he hasn't given up. He hasn't given me a hard time about doing those things. Okay. Yeah. So are you experiencing any type of isolation? Well, yes. I mean, we like I said, pretty much the park is the only place that we really go out.
we pick up the groceries, we drive to the place and let them put the groceries in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Those kind of, every once in a while I may, I go to like a smaller store, maybe like a dollar store, and he can walk around, and it's something that he wants to get, he can get it. But yeah, we're pretty much stuck close to home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So how should the community be supporting those who are affected with memory loss and their caregivers during this time?
Well, I mean, I can say they are doing a lot, because I get all kinds of emails as well as flyers in the mail about different activities that are going on, on the computer. Mm-hmm. And things like that that we can do while we're in the house.
Okay. Well, Ms. Austin, I just want to thank you so much for agreeing to speak with me and the AACPG on senior issues. So okay. Thank you and have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
Okay. You did good, Ms. Austin. Even though my phone was ringing, I'm like, what is going on here?
Yeah, and I had mine right here because I was like, oh, I hope mine doesn't ring. But it didn't.
Okay, I want to thank Ms. Austin for speaking with me and AACPG about senior concerns around memory loss. Her information was eye-opening and very appreciated. And it was great to find out that she is caring for herself along with caring for her husband. I want to thank you for joining me and AACPG on this edition of Senior Concerns. Join us on our next Facebook Live event, which will take place October 28th at 6:00 p.m. We will feature a presentation by Dr. Kamika Willis on cancer awareness in the African American community. And each week during the month of October, AACPG will bring attention to different types of cancers that are prevalent in our community. So watch us and follow us as we go lavender for all cancer, dark blue for colon cancer, pink for breast cancer, blue for prostate cancer, and purple for pancreatic cancer. And also AACPG will offer weekly series on relevant information from throughout Lake County. It will be called our Did You Know series. Park Place will present their series on the Benefit Access Program for seniors 65 and 65 plus and the disabled. So stay tuned for that. In November, we will feature Nutrition and Healthy Eating by Demetrius Willis and E. Gouda. The series will start November 11th, and then the next series after that will be November 18th, and then December 16th. And guess what? This is right in time for your holiday meals. So remember to follow the health department guidelines, wear your mask, wash your hands, social distance, and above all else, please stay safe. Again, my name is Cheri Pierson-White, and have a great rest of your evening. And if you want to contact us, please contact us at www.waukegantownship.com or at Park Place 1-847-244-9242. Have a great evening. Thank you.